Eva Veggie and I'm in my kitchen because this video is about me cooking dinner. Now I want to say as a disclaimer that I'm not going to make this a cooking channel. I'm not a chef, I don't have professional experience or a fancy kitchen. However, it's hard to talk about veganism without talking about food. So I thought I'd show you what I have for dinner on a regular basis. This dish took about 30 minutes to cook, including brown rice takes about 20 minutes. And this is something I would make as a typical weekday dinner. So here we go.
Alright, so I start with a little bit of coconut oil, a whole onion and a couple of carrots. Just cook that for a few minutes to soften up. Now this is broccolini. It's similar to broccoli but more expensive. It's a closely related vegetable that has larger flowers and longer stalks than broccoli, and you can use the whole thing, which is great. Next comes Rogan Josh, pre-made in a jar because I'm lazy. This is labeled suitable for vegetarians. It is also vegan. This particular jar was almost empty, so I had trouble getting everything out. And what I do in that case is I add a little bit of water to the jar, put the lid back on and shake it. That way I can get every last bit out, and the jar is already sort of clean for recycling. Next I'm adding coconut milk. This is in a jar because it was half a can that I had left over from the other day. So we mix the coconut milk with the Rogan Josh to make a nice sauce for the vegetables. Now we put on the lid and let this cook for 10 to 15 minutes. By that time my brown rice is also finished cooking. That's looking good. It's boiling nicely and quite steamy, as you can see. And all my veggie scraps always go into the compost bin that I have set up in my backyard. Now the sauce has gotten a little too liquid, so I'm going to add some tomato paste to thicken it. Just take a big spoonful of that and stir it in, combine it, and that will thicken the sauce. And the final ingredient, garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas. I love chickpeas. I add them to a lot of my dishes because they're a great source of protein and they taste good and they have fiber and all the good stuff. So, love chickpeas. Mix that in with the vegetables and the sauce and we're just about ready to eat. Now we'll just cover that up for a few more minutes, turn off the heat and let it sit and combine before we serve it. So we're all done and it's time to put it on the plate. We'll take some of the rice and we'll add some of the vegetables on top. And dinner is served. Ready to enjoy. Here we go. Take a bite. Delicious. This has been a simple vegan dinner with Eva Veggie. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel or join me on Twitter. See you soon!